RTT News, live from the CES in Las Vegas.
We are on the floor at CES at the Intel booth with Don Richards, Creative Director for Foghorn. Thank you so much for joining me, Don.
Sure. Great to be here for Intel.
Tell us about your product.
Okay, well it's not a product, this is a specific installation that we've done for Intel, and it's really about showing off the Core i7 processor's power. What Intel asked us to do was to think a little bit about how people might be able to access information in the future in a way that feels organic and personal, kinds of things that you heard Paul Odolini talk about in his keynote yesterday, and to do that in such a way that it could be done on a very straightforward machine, the kind of machine you or I could go buy at a store any day. So this is all running on one Core i7 processor, very efficient code, and a really remarkable processor. And it's been a really team effort for the whole team from Intel, as well as a broader team that we've put together to support that.
As you say, it's been a team effort. How did Intel go about contacting your company to work with?
We have an ongoing relationship with Intel. We've done a number of projects for them over the years, product launches. We did work here last year that you may have seen that was sort of transparent touchscreen, real-time 3D interfaces, and it's a great relationship. They support us in looking to the future, as their sponsors of tomorrow, looking to the future and working with the tremendous resources that they bring to bear, both their technical resources, their human factors resources. Intel has really incredible resources to bring to these kinds of projects.
Absolutely. You referenced the Mr. Odolini's keynote. It really highlighted how it could be used in retail. Yes,
they did, and they had some applications there for retail that are similar in the sort of accessing different kinds of information, bringing those to your fingertips and putting those to people's, to good use for people.
Now looking to the future a little bit, you mentioned Intel is the creator for the future. How about Foghorn? What's your market going to look like in the next 5 years or so?
I think it's good for all of us who are involved in using these kinds of technologies in a really kind of very positive way, and in ways that make life truly better and are not so much about, very traditionally, I think a lot of the metrics of creating interfaces and creating hardware to support those interfaces has really been about speed and zoominess and what is this feature of it. I think that now the kinds of things that you saw in Paul's keynote and the things that you're seeing here in the booth are really more about how do people interact with technology, what feels right, what fits in my pocket, what will serve me, what do I do every day, and how can I do that better?
Great, let's get a closer look at the product.
Okay.
I'm here now with Samantha McDermott, who joins me from the Intel team to demonstrate the products given to us by Foghorn. Thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
So let's see how this works.
You bet. So right now what I've got is the controller. So I can actually control what people see by clicking various pieces of information. As you can see, we've changed the information. If I want to just distill this so you're only seeing Flickr images and Twitter feeds, I can do that. We're looking at really 6 key content areas, from communications and entertainment to the environment, habitat, transportation, and healthcare. At the top here, I've got my settings, and a lot of people want to say, okay, if I see it this way, what happens when I go there? So I've just changed the pitch. I can shift the distance a little bit. I can roll this a little bit differently. And again, we're just showing people the power behind Intel's 2010 Core i7 processor and how they might access information in the future.
As you can see, Foghorn with Intel truly are the creators of the future. I'm Deborah Ruther. Stay logged on to RTT News as we continue to report from CES.